They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. But Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Vikings are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched him on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Rodgers going to throw. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. And he's got this to Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front They won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Call it a 3-yard gain, but they'll be forced into a 3rd and 15 coming up. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They're going to look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. The 40. The 20. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The try here for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Vikings 14, Lions nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. No, bottle that fumble. It's out. It's loose. But I believe the Lion was there to recover it. Yes, they will indeed keep possession. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
On play action, they'll throw. Throw left side complete. That's long. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. That was pretty obvious. He didn't let him catch it.
Agreed, and what's hard is you make that long run downfield to try and cover it, but you got to locate the football as well.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. A give. This is Cook. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Second and 12 at the Lions' 42-yard line.
Rodgers now to throw. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Rodgers now on 1st down. It's caught. Smith. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Cook. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
At the 8-yard line.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Woods. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. This is caught. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
A short gain that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And his kick is indeed good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're down 17-0, really needing to find that offensive spark on this drive as they have it with a 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. First down, here's the run with Cook. And they'll get this just to the 47.
Fuck, man, you niggas trying to get through that shit?
Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible, so I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope, and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 5-yard line.
Second down, they go right back to Cook. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Vikings are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Point after, right down the middle. And a route is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against it.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Detroit. So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run.
Bullshit.
He was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the
That was
end
some
zone.
fucking bullshit, bro.
Stood out to me.
What the
His
fuck?
ability to continue
Whatever.
through the initial contact. How many times do we see runners get slowed up and not get what they can on a run because of that first contact? But he kept the compass pointing in the right direction, kept the legs churning, and turned this into a huge play.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. 30.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just
threw it. I had him.
threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out.
Check the other side next time, nigga.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Cook following the penalty. Evades him at the 20. Once more juke. And they'll indeed stop him
Damn.
on 3rd down.
Go ahead, nigga. Go ahead,
The
nigga.
Lions will use the first of their timeouts As the clock will
All right,
stop
let's
with
go.
33 seconds to go in the first half.
We get ball at halftime.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away.
Let's play some D.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And
I had that nigga with Watkins, though. Damn. I should have threw it. Should have.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to let this one go deep.
Look at that.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Nah, nigga. That's not going to work.
Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
Come on.
And the Vikings will take over here just shy of the 30. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here first and 10. So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
I should have just threw the coach. That nigga was on that shit, son. What the fuck?
Now that'll bring up second down. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was
I'm gonna do it again.
throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah,
We'll
but
go.
from his viewpoint,
Oh, this
being
nigga's
forced to
wildin'.
completion, he just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they stop
Try to get a field goal range.
seconds remaining in this first half. Following the good run by Cook, here's another first and 10. Now Rodgers. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine.
Oh, my ball. Let's go.
As we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
Changes. First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On first down, it's Cook. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. Complete. Jefferson the target. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
I got 15. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. Hey, look, we're going to Mike 15, guys. Mike 15. Skip the ball.
Here's Rodgers. He finds his man. Complete. That's man. So they'll get nothing.
Yeah, man. Nigga ain't even playing this shit.
4th down.
Nah, I'll take my field goal.
We're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And this one looks good. It is good.
That nigga was
and that will push this lead.
wide open though, dog. I should have just threw it to him.
Put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good.
But I didn't think that nigga was gonna come down. That's why though. That nigga came down fast as shit too.
The way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken
This
it
nigga
as he only gets this out.
Scored 89, dog. What the fuck, nigga? That shit's crazy.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the
That's
ball
just fake.
again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
1st down, Detroit.
Right back to him on 1st down.
Come on. He tackling over here, nigga. Get your ass over there, nigga.
2nd and 8 coming up.
Fuck.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Yeah, I like this.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now back to throw. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hawkinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Oh, yeah.
This pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Yeah, that nigga, bro.
At the 30. And they're gonna
We was trying to fuck this nigga up, man.
7-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what touchdown!
Justin Jefferson with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. So the extra point good, and the roughing call good.
My nigga must be salted right now, son. Nigga said he can beat me. Nigga can't fucking beat Mike. The fuck?
Gain some field position for your defense.
Especially this shit. Especially this offense. Too fucking easy. Come on.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Yeah, that was the best bet.
Sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the
one nigga Hunter's eating that nigga's line. The fuck up, son.
Focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
We might motherfucker make the motherfucking playoffs. It's because of this turned up win right here.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And now here's a carry heading.
Nah, nigga. Nah, nigga.
Take this ahead for
nah, nigga.
Than that. 2nd down.
Chill out with that shit.
Exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Oh, we can rock with that. We can rock with that.
The
sure.
Last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw.
Let's go.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
We on that.
And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions. But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and trying not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Oh, come on.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt.
Damn, I'm going to miss that. Oh, no. Let's go.
It's good. Boy, just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner.
Yes, sir.
And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So tack on 3 more, though this, it's just a rare drive where they did not find the end zone.
Yeah, you're right about that, partner. But at this point, I don't think you're too concerned about that. You just want to possess the football for a while and drain the clock. If you can get 3 out of it, that's great, too.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now a handoff as they run left side. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 126 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. And now here's a carry heading left. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
And now here's a carry heading left. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they moved up defensively.
Nigga really think this shit work, dog?
Damn,
this nigga wildin'.
Looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll buy some time right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
So,
That's
baby.
a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Runs over him.
Nah, nigga.
Is he close? Did he get there?
Nigga wildin'.
No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They start the drive with Cook. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Again, it's Cook. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. On 2nd down now, it's Cook. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 153 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Now Cook running right. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. So now on comes the field goal unit. And this will be a, shall we say, a rather optimistic try here. Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, and now some space to operate. And some room to maneuver. There he goes, left side. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. The CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs, and that one certainly fell into the latter category, and that deserves a couple exclamation points.
And that's a second touchdown run of this game, and this one, add a high degree of difficulty to it as well. I'm absolutely marveling at how effortless he makes this look. I mean, let's face it, he had a long way to go, but how about the vision, the creativity with the football in his hands? It's really something to watch.
Where you going, Fitzy?
The Vikings take over 1st and 10. Their own 25-yard line.
The defense can stop it twice.
Where you going?
They take a knee here. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they